This is Night Raider, trained by Kourdache, owned by Wathnan Racing, and we're going to give you a snapshot into what goes on pre-race when grooming the horse. Our yard, we like to make sure that the horse is looking pretty incredible. We've got in a habit in recent seasons of putting their names on them. Stands out, it's quite unique. It shows the pride that we have in the horse, especially on days like this. It's a huge day for us, it's a huge day for the horse, and we want to have him looking his best for the owners and for the cameras, really. So basically, when we're popping the quarter marks on, first of all, you need a horse that's friendly and helpful, because if you've got one that's quite fidgety, it can be a bit of a pain. You want to brush all of the hair in one direction, all back towards you. And then you want to give the area in the same direction another walk over with the wet brush. We use some mane and tail spray or some baby oil spray, depending on what we've got with us. And we give the horse's rear end another squirt over with that. And once again, in the same direction, brush that into the coat. In order to make them stand out even more, you then brush the coat the opposite direction. And you can already see there's now two tones of the hair. So if you brush that the whole way down, and then you can create little strips of hair, which then act as like nice guides for where you're going to be able to put the name in. It becomes a little bit like a spelling bee at some points, but we have once spelt a horse's name wrong. It wasn't me, I'm just going to put that out there. But we did once spell a horse's name wrong at Royal Ascot. Yeah, but luckily, it's something we can laugh about now. So we're brushing the hair now in the opposite direction to where the hair is, and you can see we've popped an N in there, and it stands out pretty easily. And you're going to go through letter by letter, trying to keep it as lined up as you possibly can. We take a lot of pride. We work long hours. We spend a lot of time with these horses, and we do become attached to them. And it's important that they look as good as they can. We look as good as we can. That's the first step. Once they're on the track and the jockey's got hold of them, we can't do much more, but we can get them there on the day looking the best that they can and feeling that the best they can. And this is just a small part of it, but we do take pride in it. We like doing it. His coat's amazing. Like it's almost like a mirror. So you can see it pretty clearly. We then like to finish things off by getting rid of all of this extra bit that now looks a bit barren. Be a good boy. And then to give it a bit of pizzazz on the back side so that you can see it from all angles. Further stenciling on at the back there. Most of the time, we're putting quarter marks on every single day. It's something you become quite attuned to. And the process is very easy. Once you know what you're doing, the process is very easy. And it's quite easy to pick up as long as you've got the patience for it. Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky. We have a lot of success. And it's our job. That's what we're here for today. We're here to make sure he gets to the start in as settled as he can be, in the best condition that he can be. The occasion can sometimes be that big that the horse gets overwhelmed by it, but it's not always that. It's about them having the constitution to deal with differences. So final touches. He's being very patient. All of our horses look incredible. We do our best to turn them out for the owners that pay the hard money. to have them in training.